What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Do Guy, coming at y'all, man, with a live Q&A. And tonight, few things we're gonna talk about, man. First off, be a first day of legal tampering, where we could call it just the first day of free agency. Uh, Philadelphia Eagles make a splash as we signed Saquon Barkley to a 3-year deal, luring him away from the New York Giants, which led to former Giant Tikki Barber having some things to say about Saquon Barkley, saying he's basically dead to him and stuff like that. Um, and I like the fact that Saquon clapped back at him, calling him a hater because, look, I'm gonna be honest, I never liked Tiki Barber. like, I thought he was a good player, but I didn't think he was all that. He had fumbling problems, and I thought he was not necessarily a great teammate up there. He abruptly retired, and then he had some things to say about Eli Manning. And to that team's credit, the whole locker room stood up behind Eli. Eli defended himself, and guess what happened? The Giants went on and won the Super Bowl the year after he retired, or in a few years later, won another one. I'm not even gonna get into his personal life because there's things that he's done basically to show us that he's a scumbag. And then my thing is by him being, you know what I'm saying, a guy that played for that organization at that position, you would think that he would support Saquon getting his money. Saquon is clearly the best player. What was, because he with us now, was the best player on that New York Giants team. And I never once heard him advocating that the Giants should make him a priority over Saquon Barkley. But yet, when the man signs with a team that's willing to give him a contract, you got all this nonsense to say. I'm glad we got Saquon Barkley, man. He's a hell of a player. He's gonna have an impact with us. Biggest thing with him is health. If he's healthy, he gonna ball. Behind his O line and with all the weapons he have on the offensive side of the ball with him, something he didn't have in New York. So I'm excited, man. At first I was kind of like, okay, we get him, cool, we don't, whatever. But since it's sunk in that we actually got him, you know what? I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. And of course, we also signed Bryce Huff, young defensive end from the New York Jets. A guy that I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about, but from what I understand, when you talk about pass rush numbers, he's up there at the best in the league. Though he was practically a part-time player. But hey, look, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Zach Bond from the Saints. I understand he's more of kind of like a pass rushing linebacker as opposed to a three down linebacker. But we're gonna see, man. Really wanted Xavier McKinney, but he signed with the Packers. But overall, I'm glad, man. Look, get us another linebacker, another corner, a safety, and this team ready to compete again for the big prize. So yeah, we got that going on. And then also something I didn't get to address yesterday. Wasn't feeling great yesterday, and I'm upset I wasn't because it probably was better if I talked about it yesterday than today. But the LSU South Carolina women's fallout, with the whole scuffle at the end of the game and all that other stuff. I'm gonna just be real quick on that. If y'all want to talk about it, feel free. Um, a lot of people like Shannon had things to say about what Kim Mulkey said and stuff like that. And I'm gonna just say this, man, in defense to Kim Mulkey and the LSU women's basketball team. Kim had to see one of her best players get knocked to the ground by a 6'7" girl. like, I mean, why are we going? Of course, Dawn is going to be more classy. None of her people got knocked to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And risk being injured. Cardosa could have really hurt Floje. So yeah, Kim was not happy about that, and I'm with Kim. Like, yo, what your big ass knocking her down for? So I mean, Shannon and everybody, look, man, I feel like they got agendas anyway when it come to this particular topic. I get it. Look, I like Dawn too. Dawn, an Eagles fan. But and it ain't Dawn's fault by any means. And I like that Dawn said what she said. But you can't get mad at Kim Mulkey because her key player, got knocked to the ground by a 6'8" girl. Like that, you can't be happy about that. Yes, she's going to be more pissed off than Dawn in that situation. What if Angel Reese just knocked Flumagali, or however you say her name, to the ground? Dawn wouldn't be too happy about that neither. So stop with all the Kim Mulkey, need to watch what she's saying. When you see your player inexcusably get knocked to the ground by somebody much bigger than her, she got every damn right to defend her and not like that at all. So y'all can stop with the saying Kim is classless and all that. Like, stop. Look, it's a lot of things out there that I feel like, you know, is certain people get away with stuff than others. In this situation is nonsense, man. Her player got knocked to the ground. It ain't got nothing to do with her losing the game or none of that other stuff. You Kadosa big ass knocked down Lil Floje. So Kim had a right to be pissed off. Just had to get that out of the way. All right, y'all. So I went on for a while, but let's talk. What's up, D Aldridge? Hashtag Bird Game for life. Fly Eagles fly, yeah, that's right, man. Do God Cowboys fans mad at us? Yeah, they mad over they ain't spending no money, man. Like, I think they might end up with Derrick Henry. I seen he bought a house in Dallas, but I much rather have Saquon Barkley than Derrick Henry. Another thing that Saquon Barkley is very underrated at is his ability to blitz pickup. He's a true three down back. Like, if he's healthy, man, he gonna ball, yo. I'm excited. What's up, Philly? Philly, what's going on? What's up, my guy? Been a while. Yeah, it's been a little minute, man. I'm gonna try to get back on these things a little more consistently, though. I apologize for that. Let's see. Hold on. We just had a move just happen. Let's see. Zach Moss is signing with the Bengals. Wow, so I guess Cincinnati really is gonna get a move by Howard. Great move, man. Great move. And I'm gonna be honest, man. When I first started hearing it, I was like, yeah, I guess because part of me I didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But once I seen it happen, it's like, whoa, okay, you got Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. Okay, I could rock with that. What's up, Juicy? What's your reaction? I like it. I really like it, man. I think it makes us a better team. It makes us a more complete team, especially offensively. Now we got to make some moves defensively. We still got work to do. We got to get another corner. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a safety. We got to get another linebacker. I feel like we should probably add another D tackle for depth purposes. So still got more work to do, but even if we don't do too much in free agency, we got 9 picks in the NFL draft. So I think we sitting good right now. What's up, Jordan Williams? Yo, what's going on, yo? What's up, Sebastian Gonzalez? Eagles making moves. My Raiders got and GG went to the Packers. Yeah, I think Wilkins was a really good signing for the Raiders to put him on that D line along Max Crosby. Um, we kind of seen the writing on the wall that they wasn't going to keep Josh Jacobs. The one thing I am a little kind of surprised with the Raiders is like they gave Gardner Minshew like 12 million a year for 2 years. Like, man, go out and trade for Justin Fields or somebody. That's what I think the Raiders should do. Instead of having eight no O'Connell, unless they really believe in O'Connell, we'll see. And Minshew, but I do think Wilkins was a really nice pickup for them. What's up, Gimme Cash? Mr. Duga, I'm kind of 50-50 on the Barkley signing. Health is a big factor. We need to fix the secondary, the main issue. Yeah, health is a factor. But you know what this signing kind of well, let me say this is what I'm hoping this signing is a lot similar to whenever the 49ers got McCaffrey. McCaffrey last couple of years came out with a boom in Carolina. Then his last couple of years, bad team, not really competing like that. He was banged up, and he went to San Francisco, got a fresh start, and he's been amazing ever since. And same thing with Barkley. came out like with a bang. A couple of years ago, they made the playoffs. He was really good that year. He's an emotional leader. He's a fired up guy. I think when he has a chance to consistently win. Hopefully that contributes to him miraculously staying healthy. But I think it was worth the risk. Um, and if he is banged up, I mean, you got a guy like Kenneth Gainwell, that's played a lot for us, and you just roll with him. But I definitely think Saquon Barkley was worth the risk. But nah, we do need to fix the secondary. I kind of was a little bummed out we didn't get Xavier McKinney. But hey, they still got safeties out there. And the draft. So we're gonna see. We've got 9 picks in the draft. So we're gonna see what happened then. What's up, my brother Patrell Benjamin? What's good, bro? Mr. Duke, I'm your biggest fan. Appreciate that, man. Bengals just cut Joe Mixon. So they did cut Joe Mixon. Okay. Whew, man, that's interesting. um Cincinnati, man, they signed Zach Moss, man. I mean, he's a solid back. He's solid. Uh, but man, T. Higgins want to be traded because they didn't commit to him long term. You already know they got issues consistently with that offensive line, which I think that's a coaching problem because they bring in linemen that come in with a pedigree, and for some reason they suck once they get there. So, yeah, we're gonna see where Joe Mixon land, man. We're gonna see where he land. We know Dallas need a running back, so we're gonna see what happens. What's up, K139? Apologize if I pronounced it wrong. Mr. Duga, do you think we gonna sign a safety too? I think we will. I think we really was in on Zay. From what I understand, it was us and Green Bay were in a bidding war for McKinley, and Green Bay offered him a little more. Already signed him. I think on Google it had that he was a Philadelphia Eagle for like 10 minutes. So but yeah, so I think we was in on McKinley, but I think we signed somebody, man. A bit ironically, man, don't be surprised, which would be crazy if we actually bring back Chauncey Gardner Johnson. That is a possibility as well. What's up, Travis G? Gainwell better never see the field. Yeah, I mean, I think he going the only way he see the field is if Barkley's back. I mean, he gonna get out there, spare Barkley. Barkley ain't gonna play every snap. Gainwell is gonna get his fair share of touches. March Madness for women basketball will be crazy. Kim has every right to defend her player. Man, I tell you what, man, I'm way more excited about the women's NCAA tournament than the men. Man, you got star power in the women's game. Obviously, I'm an LSU fan, but South Carolina, I mean, you got Caitlin Clark over there at Iowa, you got Juju at USC, you got Brinkley at Stanford, you got the freshman guard at Notre Dame. And I know I'm probably missing some people too. You got good teams like UCLA. Tech going to be very fun to see women's tournament this year. And yeah, I did get annoyed by that. Like, and look, I love Shannon, man, but I felt like I love Shannon and Jamel Hill. I do. But it's like, come on, man. Like y'all looking at it from a biased standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like her player got knocked down by a big 6'8" player unnecessarily. She could have got injured, yo. Like, I would be pissed off too. Like, now if y'all want to talk about Kim be saying all kind of other stuff, whatever, man. But I'm talking about this isolated incident. Like, I can't believe people really feel like it's a problem get knocked to the ground by somebody twice their size. So that's what I don't understand where all the slander for Kim Mulkey come from. Look, I get it. Y'all love Dawn. Y'all love her. Y'all want Dawn to win. Dawn could do no wrong when it come to them. I get it. And I like Dawn too. But like I said, Kim had every damn right to defend Flozier in that situation. What's up, Window Israel 84? Facts, appreciate you. Do got not messing around, appreciate you. What's up, Buck slash Ray slash Boats? Joe Mixon got released. Crazy free agency so far. Yeah, man, it's been very, very entertaining. And you know what's crazy, man? When the last time we had this much action with running backs on the first day of free agency? When and it's so crazy. Just last year, the talk was, nobody, none of these running backs getting paid. Nobody values the running back no more. I mean, they even had Zoom meetings to try to figure out what to do to change the landscape of the running back. And you know what's crazy? Probably the most accomplished one out of all of them is still on the board, and Derrick Henry. But yeah, man, you had so many running backs, move teams to them. Then you had guys like Aaron Jones and Joe Mixon get cut, So yeah, I mean, you still got those three out there: Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones. To see where they end up, man. Yeah, it's been a real crazy free agency so far. What's up, my brother? Gate City Blue Devil was good. Tikki should put out a statement saying how lame his comments were. That's cold and filthy on him. He needs to check himself. Fly Eagles fly. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not gonna shy. I'm gonna say I don't care for Tiki Barber. like I never did, but this just made me not care for him even more. Like, how can you be somebody? You are a hater, bro. Like, how can you be somebody who played for that particular organization? A young man that plays in the same position that you played for that organization, bust his ass, was a great player there. Yeah, he had injuries a couple of times or whatever, but think about his rookie year. Think about last year when they made it to the divisional round. This guy laid it on the line and balled. And they decided, you know what? We're going to pay a mediocre quarterback in Daniel Jones franchise money, and we're going to franchise tag Saquon Barkley. And you know what he did? He came back and he played what, one on a 1 year deal, whatever it was. He played for the Giants last year. You know what I'm saying? And played his behind off. I mean, look, the last game of the year, we went up there and got beat by them. Saquon killed us the last game of the year in a meaningless game for that organization. And you're gonna say that because you don't like that he signed with the Eagles. Somebody real and accountable would have been like, hey man, we should have paid him. Like we should have paid him. He's the best player on this team. Not to say you had to take a slight at Daniel Jones, but you could have kept it 100 and said, look, man, we should have paid Saquon Barkley. Yeah, it's unfortunate he signed with them, but this is what happens when you don't pay the man and value him. That's what Tiki Barber should have said. What's up, showing up 215? Swift came here. Great point. What's up, DER? Big Victor just got dunked on. Oh my, oh he did. I'm gonna have to check out the highlights. Why everyone releasing running back crazy? I don't know. That's a good question, yo. That is a good question, man. I don't know. Like, I'm just be honest. I don't understand why. Mr. Dugas wants to command the fans beating their chest because they made a couple of signings, saying they will take the East, knowing damn well it will be out of Philly and Dallas once again. Yeah, man. Like I now look, they got Eckler's a nice player for them. I mean, a little linebacker they got, ownership and all that, so they feeling good. But Eagles are better. Eagles are definitely better. The way Moore likes to use running backs, it actually fits Gainwell. Gainwell will have his best season under Moore. I agree. I agree, man. That's why I laugh with all this Dallas slander about Kellen Moore, man. Dallas put up numbers when Kellen Moore was the OC. The problem with them was Dak was turning over the ball. Like that was their problem. What's up, Eagles fan? D Gun tweeted the Eagles are talking to CJGJ. I don't want him back. I think he's overrated. Dude can't tackle. um, I would like him back. Like I would like him back. Does he has flaws? Yeah. But I mean Gannon ran a lot of Vic Fangio type of scheme or whatever. Dude had 6 interceptions with us and didn't even play the whole year. I think he's a playmaker back there, and I also think he's somebody that brings a certain swagger to the defense. I think his impact may be even more as a vocal leader than maybe even an actual player because I mean, you got people like quiet ass Bradbury like that can't even tackle 120-pound Trey Palmer. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, who else we gonna get? I mean, I know Simmons is out there with Denver, but he's a little older. Gardner Johnson is younger. He's played here. He's used to playing in the city. I feel like you bring him in, and he's not gonna be. And the crazy thing is, he's not gonna be as expensive as he would have been if you signed him last season. So I'm okay with him. Detroit. I mean, I know he didn't play every game with them, but Detroit got to NFC Championship with him as well. What's up, bald person on blood? Watch the cap. Don't know what you're talking about, man. We need CJ energy. I agree. Like he may be more, beneficial to us basically as a vocal leader than anything. CJ, what's up, Travis G? CJ is really him. I'll take him. Look, I really wanted McKinley. You asked me McKinley or CJ, I said McKinley all day, but he ain't that. Like Green Bay snatched him up, so I'll take Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Women's basketball is better in college because the ladies stay more than 1 to 2 years and you get a chance to learn the players and the team. I agree. I definitely agree. Definitely way more star power. What's up? Just kind of TM. Didn't Saquon go to the Eagles? Baker got his contract. The Eagles got problems though. Yes, we he did come to us. Good for Baker. And what problems do we have? What's up, Derek Scott? Are we a Super Bowl contender? Depending on what we do, the rest of free agency in the draft. I gotta see the rest of free agency in the draft first. We gotta get James Bradbury off this team. Like we gotta get him off the team. I don't know what the dead cap number would be if we cut him or release him today. But we gotta find a. Nobody gonna trade for him. Obviously, we got to get him off this team. We do need another outside corner opposite of Darius Slay. We do need another safety opposite of Reed Blankenship. And we do need another linebacker. I mean, we signed Zach Vaughn today, but I think that's more of a depth type of thing. Instead of expecting him to come in and really, really contribute. Then again, knowing us, you never know. Like, you never know. But I think we need another linebacker, corner, and safety. If we get those three legit starters in those positions, then I could say we are. But like where we going? Let's see. Nick Sirianni cursed him. Man, we gonna see. What's up, title man? 24. Fletcher Cox had a great career. Another thing, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up, man. I forgot to mention Fletcher Cox, man. Yeah. Shout out to Fletcher Cox too. Retired yesterday. Um, Definitely an Eagles Hall of Famer. Got a legit shot to be an NFL Hall of Famer. Was a At one point was definitely the second best defensive tackle in the league. Aaron Donald was the guy, and Fletcher Cox was the guy right behind him for a long time until, of course, Chris Jones eventually took that role from him. But Fletcher was that guy, man. Fletcher played his whole career with us. Had a couple of down years later in his career, but I thought the last 2 years he played really well. So yeah, Fletcher will be missed, especially from a leadership standpoint. What's up? I am Ruiz CJ as a dog. Yeah, I'll take him. Like I'll take him, man. I definitely would. What's up, JC? So cool. We need safety and linebackers ASAP. I definitely agree. Curly would be nice. Yeah, I would take him too as like a third or fourth option. I would like CJ before him, but if CJ goes somewhere else, I'd take him. I think we got a real shot to get CJ. The fact that CJ didn't sign today, I think the longer that players wait to get signed, the price tag goes down a little bit. So I definitely think that we got a real shot at him. What's up, Zay? You talking about Philly? Yes, I am. What's up, Randy Major? Zach Bond would be a good fit in a Vic Fangio defense. We underused them. Okay, okay. I just got the alert about Wembley getting dunked on. I'm gonna have to check that out when I get off of here. But I've heard some people say that, so we're gonna see. Like the positive reviews. You happy for Saquon, of course. Of course I am. What's up, Kier Vatcher, Steelers Nation, let's well. Hey, good shout out to y'all getting Russell Wilson. Uh Ravens offer Henny 6.5 million price range. Dang, that's low for him. Like that's really I mean Swift got more than that from Chicago, man. That's I get it. He got a lot of miles on him and he's probably ain't got much more tread left in that tire, but man, 6 mil is kind of lowballing him, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. He should at least get what Swift got from Chicago, I feel like. But we'll see. But all right, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all tuning into the live, man. Let me run. I'm gonna try to be back on again tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to do this a little more consistently and talk to y'all, man. But appreciate y'all tuning into the live. We gonna see what happens tomorrow and see what we'll chop it up about tomorrow, man. But until then, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Fly Eagles fly.